I am Danielle Arbé, and I am the co-founder of 7 Victory Fitness Collective here in Greenville, South Carolina. We are actually right in downtown on Main Street, 301 North Main. If you would have told me a year and a half ago that I was going to be a gym owner, I probably would have laughed. That wasn't really in the cards of anything that we were looking to do or that I was looking to be a part of. And I've always been in marketing and business and helped other brands with their websites and branding and messaging and all of these things. So I've gotten to do a lot of marketing on my own through a digital agency that we own, which is Arbé Digital. But 7 Victory Fitness Collective came out of the fact I was doing nutrition with a coach at a gym who was closing. That gym had been around for 10 years, and I was meeting her and consulting with her, and I said, "Oh, how are you?" And she's like, "Our gym is closing." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And so they were truly just working at the gym and not invested financially in it in any way. And so we decided, and when I say we, my husband and I was like, I think we can really help. And so let's help with this website. And then we were like, well, I think we could actually invest. What if we bought everything in this gym and opened a gym? So it was one of those things where we started looking for a space and started saying, like, who wants to be a part of this? And realizing monetarily, I think we can actually self-fund this based on the fact that we're acquiring a business. And we rebranded. It had totally fundamentally changed the way they wanted to run the gym. And when I say they, I have 2 other business partners, also female, so female-run gym, that are truly invested in this. And I feel like this gym at 7 Victory Fitness Collective, we're more about, the 1 hour a day of how you feel and how you move in life, so you can do the other 23 hours a day of what you want to do. So the hardest thing you'll ever do is name a company. I mean, it is wild to think you could think of something so obscure, and I love some of the gyms that exist, some of the franchises and how they came about and what they did, and there's cool brand story. Honestly, for us, we really did like the word victory. From a brand perspective, we really like the sharpness of the logo. And there's 7 days in a week. And even though you have 7 chances, in a week to do that, we have 7, principles of fitness and what matters for us and things like that, that from a brand story. And then fun fact, I always love to say a good brand story, but also I had a 7-year-old at the time who saw our big wall of words and, was just learning to read and was like, oh, 7 Victory. And honestly, it just kind of stuck. It was one of those things that was a happy accident of, the grammar part of me is like, shouldn't it be 7 victories? But really 7 Victory just felt stronger. And once we came up with the logo, it just stuck. Fitness Collective, the reason we use that versus leaning into any one form of, franchise or this and that, is because Fitness Collective means all types of work. We do a lot of personal training. We really want people to move correctly and not get hurt. We hear a lot of people are like, I just started back to the gym, and then they don't go back because they get hurt and they try to lift a prescribed weight that was in that workout, where we want you to come as you are and leave better than you came. You know what I mean? And that's really the whole goal of the gym. I know every gym is to help people and do these things, and our classes are, our head trainer, she writes the classes, she writes the programming, and we go through cycles where there's 6 weeks, and we want you at the end of those 6 weeks to be better than you were, or 7 weeks, one of those from a branding perspective. We want you to be stronger. And then some people, we say we do a movement assessment. That's another thing we do at the beginning of every, when you join our gym. We want to see if there's any limitations, whether it's your shoulder, whether it's your knees, whether you had surgery, or whether you're really just trying to get stronger. There's no limitation. You just want to be stronger. There's also that. Or we have people that have come in with bone diseases or, Parkinson's. And our trainers are active life professionals, which means they can come in and say, okay, this is how we stand up and sit down. It can be as simple as that, because for them, that is their limit. And then we have other people doing Spartan races that, want to be able to get over the wall and not embarrass themselves. And so we've really come as you are, tell us your goals, and let us kind of uncover maybe some weaknesses you didn't know you had, and find the strengths you also didn't know you had.